Hello everybody, my name is Emmanuel Daughtry, and today I want to talk about college relationships. I had a chance to sit down with a couple of people who had experience in college relationships, and I asked them what are the keys to surviving a successful relationship and also surviving college at the same time. Here's what they had to say.
The key to having a successful college relationship is definitely consistency. You gotta have faith. I'll say three things, right? So the three keys to having a successful relationship in college, I would say, is consistency, faith, and communication. Because without those three, you don't even have a relationship in general. Communication and consistent communication at that would lead you to where you are in the relationship. And having faith in your partner just means that ultimately you believe in your partner and you believe in yourself to maintain and sustain that relationship. So those are the three keys, I would say. Being in college or getting here my freshman year, I'm thinking I'm going to find my soulmate, the person that is or I'm talking to is just going to be super mature because we're in college. You're not going to play no games. Fallacy. One of the things that I realized about college relationships is that you are very busy. A lot of times you wouldn't even have the time to even think about spending it with a significant other. You have parties going on, you have college events to go to, you have assignments to tackle, and outside of all that, your friends are there putting more events inside of your plans.
Now, high school relationships and college relationships are two completely different things. It's like apples and oranges. Now, college is your first taste of freedom, per se. This could be detrimental or beneficial to your relationship. And here's why.
Because in high school relationships, they're childish. What do you expect? You don't expect that much from a high school relationship. I mean, those people who date through high school and get married, I love those. What Hallmark movie? I love them. But it gets worse when you're in college because there's a lot more temptations. Like in high school, you're in the same place as somebody every day. You see them. So it's like, if they cheat, you're like, oh, somebody's going to tell you cry in the hallway, next day you're over it and you're on to the next person. But in college, they're sneaky. They don't know where to go. They want to be everywhere and do everything and dabble in this tea and that tea, take a bite of that salad. And it's just like, bet, do that.
What you see in cinema, film, movie theaters is not what college relationships are like. Granted, some of them may be like that, but there are definitely more hardships to conquer when being in a relationship.
Well, we met our senior year. We actually met at a program abroad. And we started off as friends, which I actually think was important. Like, we didn't jump into bed with each other. It was about, we really actually started as friends. So we were friends for about 6 months before we realized that there was something more. And I think that, and I'm not saying it's the only way to do it, but I think in our case, by the time we became more than friends, we really kind of knew each other and liked each other. One, be able to say, well, my wife's a marital therapist, and she'll say to me when I get stubborn, do you want to be right or do you want to be married? Which I love. So I think you have to be able to kind of back off. And I think some of us have personalities where we don't like to back off, but you learn to back off. You learn to kind of get out of your own head and look at it from the other person's head. And I think the biggest thing is, especially once you have children, life becomes bigger than just you. All of a sudden, all the stuff you worry about, now you're worrying about it toward other people.
All this to say, no relationship is perfect, and college is not easy. You get out the effort that you put in with college relationships and college itself. It's up to you what you make it. I'm Emmanuel Daughtry. You have a great day.